439 or email your comments to WHPC at ncc.edu. Stay tuned. This is Larry Carlson with Erica Joy, and we will be right back after this short break. Oh, yes, we're back. You're listening to Music is Therapy. I have a very special guest in the studio today, Erica Joy. Hey, she's a talent and a photographer. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're talking about the arts in the public schools. We're talking about the fundraiser that you're going to be hosting. Mm-hmm. Maybe you can give the listeners the address or where they may find out where to go if they want to attend this. There's going to be some very well-known artists, you were saying, that are going to be kind of painting on the spot.
Yes.
And the money's going to go to a good cause.
It is.
Okay.
It is something I believe in. And so the event is going to be at Tequilaville, which is in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, at 2116 Bath Avenue, beginning at 10 p.m. Tickets are $4 if you purchase them beforehand, and they will be available on the event page, which can be found on my Facebook fan page, as well as more information on the event. Facebook.com/Erica Joy Photo.
Erica Joy Photo. That's easy to remember.
Easy to remember.
Erica Joy Photo. And, all right, so that's coming up this Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. Mm-hmm. It's the 27th
mm-hmm.
of April, and it's going to be on a Saturday. Now, you're starting late, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Some people go to sleep at that time, although I'm up. And I think my friend Michael in the sound room, we're all night people. We love to be up at night.
This is probably the latest I'll be staying up ever.
Yeah. All right, well.
I go to sleep early. But
now, anything else you want to say about the event?
As far as tickets go, they're $4. They're going to be more at the door, but we're also going to have donation boxes set up throughout the night, and donations are accepted before the event on the event page.
Okay. Now, you have one of your friends who attended the last event. Her name is Anna Paulette, right?
Yes.
And tell me a little story about her. And we have a recording. This is the first recording she ever did. And I think part of what you're doing is to help others to express themselves in any way they can. And tell me a little bit about her and her journey presently.
Well, I'm glad to say it's one of few journeys with my friends that I can say we were there for each other from the beginning. In third grade on, we were in what was called Kids Chorale together, which was a kids choir.
Right.
So we began musically together from a very young age. And since then, have always pushed each other and been there for each other through a lot. And this is her first recording. And
this is her first recording?
Her first recording.
Okay.
And it was a recording I asked her to do for me for this radio show.
Really?
And so in the end, she did thank me for it, because it gave her the push to finally do her first recording.
So the push is important sometimes, or the encouragement. We might use that word as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be heard by a number of people, and I hope she hears this show.
She will.
Okay. The song is called The Way It Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Why don't we give everybody a listen to The Way It Is?
dust settles at our feet, and I wonder what's true. Are you the man that I once knew? Oh, can we make it through? Oh, these growing pains, they tear me up, and I don't want to do this without you. Not without you. No, not without you. But all these growing pains, they tear me up, and I don't want to do this without you. Not without you. No, not without you.
And that was Anna Paulette, and the song is The Way It Is, and that was performed on a ukulele, and Erica Joy's here with us, right? She's used a ukulele.
She's using a
Or
ukulele.
a uke. Some people, they kind of shorten it a little bit. Now, your form of expression, and that was your friend, and I wish her, she's on a journey now. She's going to
She
be
is.
doing more and more music, and she's going to be adding instruments, and before you know it, this is the type of push, as you say, or encouragement that we like the artists to have so that they can move on and express themselves, and it's so important to express yourself. If you keep it inside, what happens to you, Erica? You keep all this stuff inside.
It's not too good of a feeling. It bottles up. It's going to have to come out one way or another.
That's right.
One form of expression or another.
That's right. And sometimes it comes out in the form of a headache for me.
I don't think you're alone with that.
Okay, now you're involved. I know you're a photographer, and a lot of the stuff that you do is on your Facebook, which is Erica Joy Photo. We were talking during the break, actually during the song, about the graphic art and about your art. Talk a little bit about what you're involved in right now.
Right now, I have stepped a little bit away from photography and been enjoying graphic art, which has now opened me up to pen on paper, marker on paper, paint on paper, and not being afraid to draw for the first time in my life. And that was actually sparked by using my iPad, by not having the fear of not being able to erase something.
Mm-hmm.
But before I knew it, I was uninhibited. I was allowing myself to just draw and trace and use different colors, and it's been amazing. It's such an outlet.
There's something to say about when something is permanent. You know, you're painting something, and you mentioned the fact that you can erase it. You can do it again, and it's okay, and it's very forgiving, right?
Yes.
You know, I got to make that. But when you use like these markers that you just can't erase, it's just like, my goodness. But also, I'm thinking that from photography, which is also a very visual thing and a tactile thing, so is what you're doing with the graphics. You're actually moving something. You're moving a marker.
Yeah. I think what I like is being able to have a lot of control over it, but in a way that is very forgiving. I don't know if I have the courage to go out there and express myself in a way that, I don't know, I couldn't erase, I guess.
You will the next time we meet.
That's my goal.
And this is one
That
of
is
the
my
things
goal.
that you're encouraging other people to do as well when they come to your event on the 27th.
I am.
Is to get out there and just do it. And you may have a fear, but fears are meant to be overcome.
I think these artists are going to be inspiring me a little bit. If they mess up, I don't think we'll even notice.
They're so good.
They're so good.
They're so good, yeah. Now, do you see photography, and I mean, I know you're going to say yes to this, but some people may look at it differently, and I know photography is an art form. Mm-hmm. But why do you feel photography is an art form?
I can take something that I'm looking at and morph it by an angle, by lighting, and give it any kind of feeling I want. Mm-hmm. And I just find art in everything that I look at, and I want to capture it, and I want to do something with it. That's
the key. You see art in everything you look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is going to be at Tequilaville at 2116 Bath, even though it's not spelled that way, in Brooklyn, between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. It's a fundraiser for the Center of Arts Education in New York City. And this is to encourage the schools to keep the arts in the school. Is that what that's about?
That's what that's about, yes.
Yeah, and if the schools didn't have arts, what do you think happens to the kids?
I think the world would be a sadder place. I think that there cannot exist a world where everything is science, where everything is math. Art belongs in that, and art is in that on its own. So even if they don't teach it, I believe that it'll still be there. But I think that it'll be stunting the growth of students by not allowing them to express themselves. So many studies have been done scientifically to prove that art not only improves skills outside of the classroom, but within the classroom, maths and science scores have gone up as a result of having art by allowing the brain to develop.
So well said. And let's talk a little bit about, we have about a minute left, raising awareness of the arts for children. Now, this was sparked by your personal experiences growing up as well. So what is your attraction to the children and raising awareness?
I think it starts when you're a child. That's when your confidence is at its strongest. And when I was a kid growing up in elementary school, we had so many opportunities in arts, from kindergarten to 6th grade, anywhere from drawing to performing arts to music. It really pushed me to want to be part of everything. In fact, in 6th grade, I had my first leading role in a musical as Kim in Bye Bye Birdie.
You will never forget that, will you?
I will never forget that. It was the happiest moment of my little life.
There you go. And it starts early.
It did. But when I went to junior high, the opportunities weren't there. There was no art program. My last year, they had their first play ever. It was this big thing in my junior high school that they put on their first play ever. Everyone wanted to be in it. They were making up parts. It was The Wizard of Oz. I played Dorothy, which was amazing. It was a role I shared with another performer who did all the singing because we needed everyone to have a role.
And you're creating an opportunity for others at this point to express themselves in an art form. Mm-hmm. And just want to let everybody know, go to Erica Joy Photo. That's on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And we look like we're out of time, Erica. Any last words of wisdom?
Well, just keep the art alive. It starts with the children.
It does.
And come to my event.
Yes, let's do it.